Hey guys, today I was out messing around with the orange bus, the 75 Westie. I have rearranged everything. Got a huge mess. The bus was farther back. It was to about the back beam there. So I moved it forward. I need to organize all of my parts and stuff like that and make it better. But I've been in here messing around with the engine. Took the cap off, sanded the points a little bit, took a old spark plug from my Bug, took a lead off and put it on the ground there, and it looks like we have spark. So you know what that means. Let's dribble some fuel down the intake and see if it will pop off. I was gonna record the whole thing, but it was a lot of back and forth. So yeah, I figured I would bring you back for the good part. So we'll be back in just a second and start this up. All right, fingers crossed. Hopefully no fires, nothing bad. But let's see what happens. Hey, I'd say that ran. It's a little smoky. I just kicked you, sorry about that. But hey, that's a good sign. We'll do it one more time. I don't want to do it too much. I don't know the condition of this engine. I know it's got a little bit of oil in it. I don't know how much, so I don't want to press my luck, but I do want to check to make sure there's no clinking, pinging, nothing like that. Well, I don't know if I flooded it or what happened. Alright, one more try. Guess it wasn't enough, guys. I wish that I had set up my starter button so I could be back here and feed it gas, but for the moment, that will be good enough. Honestly, I was really surprised. It took me maybe 2 minutes of messing around with it. Luckily, whoever owned this before me didn't screw around with the wires and stuff. The cap was good. The inside of the distributor was pretty clean for the most part. The rotor arm had a little bit on it, and the cap needed a little bit of cleaning as well. The points weren't incredibly bad, so yeah, I'd call that for a win. I don't know if that is the stock carburetor or not. I know that the air filter is not. I don't know if that's just an adapter or if this is just a completely different carb. But hey, I'm good with that. I'll take it. So yeah. So this will probably be the only video out this week. Just messing around with this 75 Westfalia. This will kind of be the intro video for this vehicle. My 71. I did not order the, actually, well, I tried to order the front top hat from the UK. Never heard back from Alan Schofield, so I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. I lucked out. Actually, right beside my work, there's a guy that does metal work, so I took the top hat that I cut off and the Clocker Home top hat, and he's going to bend me up a new one that is the correct dimensions. So should have that video, should be able to start working on that here soon. But for today, we are doing the intro on the 75. It's still pretty messy out here. All morning I fought on getting the door working properly, the sliding door that is. I've got a bunch of crap just everywhere. That all fits back underneath here. Rather, most of the bumpers and fenders were sitting on top of the bus, so I've got to find a new home for them. I took the good wheels off of the 71 bus and put them on this. That way I was able to pull it forward a little bit. But yeah, the sliding door works good. I got the new roller arm. I bought that for the 71. Figured it's going to be a while before that needs it, so I stuck it on here. It's a pretty decent bus. The interior wood is tore up right here, mainly because where it was, the door was off and it was underneath pine trees, rain, all that. But the floor is actually in very good shape. The canvas top has holes in it. I have a power washing video, the very first video that I put on my channel of me power washing this after I picked it up. So you can kind of see the top. Surprisingly, it does not. It has very few views. Most of my other videos have at least 1,000. That one I think has like 40 something. So I'm not sure why. Maybe nobody wants to watch somebody power wash a vehicle. Who knows? But yeah, intro video, backstory to this bus. I actually got it for free, believe it or not. There was a guy local to me on Facebook Marketplace that had bought some property, listed up a bunch of the vehicles that were out there and said, hey, come get them off the property. I don't want anything for them. I just want to clean up this land. So a friend of mine saw it and sent me the link. I called the guy that evening. I went and picked it up. I say that I didn't get it for free, or I say that I got it for free, but I paid 120 bucks to have it towed to my house. So technically I got the bus for free, but paid to move it to the house. So yeah, that's not a big deal. It didn't have a title. I was going through the bus. It was somewhere in the back here. There was a box with some paperwork from an online order, and it turns out that I knew the people that had it. I'm an insurance agent. I remembered the name rather, and it turns out that they had insurance with us. I contacted the lady that was on the paperwork, and she said, oh yeah, the old orange bus, we got rid of that a while ago. I asked if she had a title for it, and she said, I don't think so. You can just go get an abandoned title pretty easy. So I didn't want to go through all that. I was going to do the Vermont process like I did for my bus, but with the prices of buses going up, the price of doing that went up. It would have been about $1,200 to get a title for this, so I sat on it for a while. A couple weeks ago, the husband of the lady came in the office, and I talked to him about it. He said, oh yeah, I remember that bus. We were going to fix it up for my daughter. Never got around to it. He told me how he drove it all over the place. This is sadly an automatic. I've still got to clean this out. But it is the automatic. But he said that it worked perfectly. He drove it quite often. So I asked him if he had a title, and he said, yes, I do. He has a 72 bug, I believe, and he needed a fender. I had a fender, took it to his house, we traded. I got the title, he got a fender that he needed. So I got a free 75 Westfalia with title. The most I paid on it was $120 to tow it to my house. So I will call that a win. Especially since the engine seems to be good. In the passenger side here, there's wasps up in the corner, so let's not mess with them. But there are some pistons and jugs. So someone did engine work. I don't know if they already changed them and that was the old ones, or if they got them to replace the ones on there. I'm not sure. I'm thinking possibly that they had already done the work because it started up fairly easy. Interior is shot. I've got everything except for the swing table that goes right there, but I can possibly find that or fabricate it myself. So yeah, this is going to be a quick and dirty, get it on the road. It has got quite a bit of rust. Let me move the door back. And this beautiful mess, some extremely thick Bondo. I'm going to knock the Bondo off and put a license plate there. For the moment, I don't care. I just want to get it on the road. I want to drive it. So this one is not going to turn into a complete restoration at the moment. This is going to be a get it roadworthy and drive it while I'm working on the other two. I'm sure brakes will have to be gone through, other stuff like that. But for the most part, it is pretty solid and should be ready to go. I mean, the inside of it is really rust free, except for around the lip right here, but I can fix that pretty easy. And then you come to this side, and it's kind of missing some stuff. I wasn't sure on how to do the rocker panel and inner and outer rocker on my bus. I should have just came over to this one and I could have seen how it went together for the most part, because hey, it's missing stuff. But like I said, license plates, stick them on the bottom, driver, it'll be good to go. The one thing I'll have to fix is the steering column. I'll go to the junkyard, rip one off of the bus there, and call that good. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the steering shaft is good, but the floor rotted out. Typical. That will get license plates. And yeah, I'm definitely pleased with it. Very pleased with it since it just started and ran for a little bit. There's critters everywhere. But yeah, this is the intro video for the 75. We've got a wasp mansion going on. They're actively building. It's got the little peace symbols. The front nose is decent, actually. I can live with it. Doesn't have the rust here that I can see that my bus had. The window seal is bad. I will definitely replace that, just so when I'm driving it there's no leaking water. All the other seals, I'll leave them. I doubt that I'll drive it in the rain unless I get caught in rain while I'm out, but for the most part it'll be driven on dry days. But yeah, I'm rambling. I've got 5% battery. Figured I would show the intro of this video. So yeah, thanks for hanging out today. I've just got a ton of junk everywhere. That's actually my bug. I had to shuffle some things around in the garage. The bus was in this bay. I now moved it over there. It's got the crappy wheels on it from the 75. I need to put that one on still. But I figured there's no need in having good wheels on this one when that one out there needed them. So yeah, put them on that. The bug is outside. I had to do a brake job on a F-150, so I cleaned out the bay on this side. While I was at it, I mopped the floor. It's gotten a little dirty again just from doing the brake job that I did and messing with the lawnmower. It needed a carb, so I put that on there. It's nothing special. Doesn't even have a mower deck. I just use it to pull the trailer around. But yeah, floor is as clean as it's been in a very long time. Before I do anything else on this bus, I'm going to get that part there, the top hat that I need, finish up the repair on that side, and then I'm going to save up and get that new inner valance down here. I bought the clocker home. I'm gonna throw that in the garbage or return it if I can. I'm not using it. I will, like I said, I'm not gonna use any clocker home stuff that I don't need to use. Some parts, yes, you have to use clocker home, other you don't. But believe it or not, I found some parts that are shittier than clocker home. This Centauro, I guess it's Brazilian. This was supposed to be the quarter panel that I waited for 6 months for because it was on back order, and it's the shittiest piece I've ever seen. The bend, look at that. How are you supposed to use that? It's horrible. I might be able to tweak it and make it work. I'm undecided on that yet. This was the clocker home inner wheel well, whatever you want to call it, right in front of the front tire. That, it seems okay. Mainly I just need a little section there. I don't know. But the bug will hopefully be worked on here soon while I am saving up and getting stuff for the bus. But yeah, quick little video today. Very pleased that the 75 Westfalia started. Makes it a little bit easier. Hopefully I mean, I don't know if that engine is any good. Seems like it is because it started pretty easy, but yeah, hopefully there's no engine replacements in that one because being the Porsche engine, they're a little more expensive. So thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I will have some updates on that hunk of junk there soon, and then possibly even the bug soon. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one.